I won't change my mind, because I don't have to. Because I'm an American.
Yeah, I gotta be professional. Gotta work on it. Gotta not trip over my words. Gotta do this in one take. Let's go. One take. Oh man. Okay. Here we go. You ever want to see what a 20,000 person dumpster fire looks like? 'Cause that's Bless Online. Probably thinking it's like a little harsh, right? It can't be that bad. And you're right. Dumpster fires aren't $30. $150 for the collector's mega edition or whatever the hell they call it. And you know, at least you might be able to get a refund on that dumpster fire. Ooh, sick burn. See, so I did burn, fire, dumpster, fire. Okay. So this story began like many other, with me desperately wanting a new good MMO, clinging to every game that got announced. Like it's going to be my new WoW. Like it's going to be what I sink all my time into. Every time I get burned. But this time was different. This game was going to be good. I know it failed in every region. And like it's just localization stuff. Like those regions just didn't understand. They just don't get it. That's what it is, obviously. They don't understand like I do. No, you don't understand. Oh god. So Bless Online is a Memorbiga, which stands for Mostly Men Online Role-Playing Girls. And it caught my attention because supposedly it had good, compelling combat. And I guess that's about it. I've been waiting for this game to come out for, I don't know, a few months. So the Founders Edition would come with an early access key. Lets you play the game 2 whole days early. And I was down for that. So I bought it. Bought it immediately. Preloaded it. The second, the millisecond it came out. Boom. Tried to load in. Apparently so did everyone else. Didn't get in. Then after like a while of trying, they took the servers down for emergency maintenance. Big air quotes on that. But, you know, honestly, that's kind of how it goes with MMOs. Like, pretty much every single one doesn't know how to launch properly. Like, I just played Dauntless. It was a similar thing where you're just queued up for 30,000 hours and never got to play. But, whatever. I could forgive that. That's every MMO. Hell, that's every online game nowadays, so whatever. But I got in. And oh my god. It's like a PS3 launch title. Like, man, is it rough. Like, woof. Not only does it look old, but boy, does it play old. Like, that amazing action combat I was sold on. You ready for this? The mechanic is you press the key on the hotkey, so like 1. And then you press another key, which is usually a letter, to do the next chain in the combo. So it's like 1, and then R, and then R, and then R, and the combo's done. That's that amazing action combat. Like, Terra better watch out, because this game's coming for it. And it's weird, because what made the combat so much worse was the sub 20 FPS frame rate. Like, the inputs never come out right. Ever. Like, you press 1 and start doing your follow-up, and like, you basically just have to spam R as fast as you can to hope that it hits. And, it's so bad. Okay, but it performs bad, it looks bad, it plays bad. So, get a refund, right? Wrong. All over the Steam page on that first day, it said, like, you can't refund this. Period. But in the chat, there was whispers, there was talk of someone who did refund it. Someone who got their money back. And it was truth. It wasn't just legend. And so pretty much, I just refunded it. And I was done with that. And I was content with not helping what I could only assume was a money laundering scheme. But that's not the end of this story. Because that's just like everyone's experience with this game. Or at least what I thought everyone's experience with this game. So all of this was on the first day. But some people didn't refund the game. Some people kept playing. And that mostly negative review inched its way up to being a mixed review. I was curious. So I open the Steam page to look at the review. The first couple make sense. They say basically what I just said. The game is a buggy mess, so on and so forth. Yada yada yada. Negative review. But then there's the positive reviews that say it's not polished, but the game is still good. It's early, so there's going to be bugs. And pretty much every single one of them, excluding a couple, hated on this peon guy. Like every single one is like, screw that lazy peon guy. He's making people hate this game. So I looked him up. He made a video much like what I'm doing right now. He listed the flaws, talking about his experience. I can assure you, the reason why I dislike this game has nothing to do with this guy. I dislike this game because it has an auto run mode that runs you right off of cliffs. The starting zone has elevators in it if you're the little people, which is what I played. And they go right off of cliffs where they run headfirst into walls and don't use the elevators properly. And so you have to manually stand on the elevator, wait for it to go up, and then hit auto run again. The fact that, I don't know, everything pops in all the time because Unreal 3, but it's like extra. Like it's more so than usual. The fact that there's a duplicate glitch. You can just copy items. It's the fact that the game is just bad is why I dislike the game. And then there's baffling reviews that are like this one. He says he spent 150 euros on this game with no expectation at all. He just did it. And either he's a liar or he makes really poor financial decisions. Like, the thing to consider here is that this is a very biased review, right? Because he's got that whole sunk cost fallacy thing. If you spend that much money, regardless of whether it's over a lifetime or all at once, you're going to immediately have a bias toward that game because you sunk all that money into it. That's what it's about. Same with time. Some people who play a lot of the game for a long time will do the same thing. But you're allowed to enjoy it. Okay? That's not what the point of this video is about. You're allowed to like this game, just like I'm allowed to not like this game. Right? You can like it for what it is, and I can hate it for what it is. But ignoring the actual flaws of the game, at this current point in time, it will not make the game any better to ignore them. Right? I want it to be a good game. I want most games to be a good game. Some games I kind of hope they fail. But right here, right now, it is not a good game. And there might be the perfect MMO out there. Bless Online is not it. It's sad. I'm gonna go play something else.